I just said that Trump's not Gen Pop. God bless America. And, people didn't like that. A lot of people did like it, but a lot of people didn't. And I saw my people start unfollowing. And my page has nothing to do with politics, dude, and not really anything to do with even social issues. It's not what the page is about. I probably get more heat from Trump supporters for not saying more.
Yeah. All right, guys, had to have him back. He's blown up since. John Cerasani, thanks for coming on again, man.
I'm pumped up to be here, brother. This is great.
Dude, you're about to hit 500K. You might be past that when this airs. I mean, you've really grown.
If I'm not past 500,000 on Instagram by the time this airs, something went drastically wrong because I'm going up between 1,000 to 2,000 a day. And it's kind of funny because I'm actually going up about 2,000 to 3,000 a day, but I lose 500 to 1,000 followers every day. So I'm always like, are these bots or is it something I posted? I think it's the combination of the two, bro. But it's funny on the Instagram insights, man. And I don't do like any third-party apps to see like who actually unfollowed. I'd spend my whole day just looking at the if I did.
Yeah.
So I'm always like kind of intrigued. Oh, I talked too much about this last week, but the thing is, man, every single day I've grown. Every single day since I started doing this, it's grown maybe a couple hundred, anywhere to, I put a bunch of Vegas content yesterday, so I went up 4,000 yesterday.
Damn. Is it your gambling content that's taking off, or is it the ones where you call out people?
I think it's a combination of everything, brother, but I think the biggest thing is that, like, it's working exactly how Instagram wants it to work, all right? I'm starting to get, like, those blue check marked, actually earned blue check marked celebrity kinds of people are starting to follow now. Yeah. And they're seeing each other follow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes it easier, yeah.
Yeah, so like for instance, a guy named John Chu, who was the director of Crazy Rich Asians, and he's also doing the Disney or the cartoon rendition of Wicked coming out later this year. And he started following me.
Wow.
And yeah, it's a big deal. And I'm a big Wicked fan, man. People don't realize this about me. I'm very freaking cultured, buddy. I like going to Broadway musicals, actually. And
really?
Wicked's my favorite.
Dude, I would never take you for that type of guy.
Dude, honestly, brother, when I was 35 years old, I made a decision in life that, all right, because of my background, I don't have like the upbringing or the cultured side of life other people I'm kind of rubbing elbows with have. So I'm like, I'm going to be of the arts and tried a few things. Tried the opera, didn't like it. I went to a ballet, did not like it at all. And musicals are a lot of fun, man.
Okay. So Hamilton?
Yeah, I didn't like.
You don't like Hamilton?
I didn't like Hamilton only because it's giving me way too much credit, dude. They try to get a little cute with the actors playing different roles, okay? I'm like, okay, they have an African-American guy playing a white guy, and I know that's like cool, dude. Like it makes sense if you understand the history to know who is who, and that's really creative. Yeah. But for someone like me that doesn't, know everything, I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused of who's who here. Actually, I saw it a couple times though, and I didn't like it either time. I walked out both times.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a harsh critic.
Yeah, I just didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. Book of Mormon, I'm a big fan of. Okay. Yeah, I've seen Book of Mormon 5 times.
Damn.
Yeah, Wicked I've seen a few times, and then there's some smaller ones. Like if you ever seen this isn't one of the smaller ones, but if you ever seen Jersey Boys, that's excellent. $1 Million Quartet is another one that's a little bit smaller. That's excellent, and then a couple that you wouldn't have heard of.
Are you right in the front row, or are you backstage kind of guy?
No, I'll tell you what. I tried to give Hamilton a second chance. The second time I saw it, it was on actual Broadway. The first time I saw it was the Chicago version. The second time I saw it was actually on Broadway in New York. And I screwed up because I brought my kids and we got one of those theater boxes. All right?
The suites?
Yeah, but the problem is it's on the side of the stage. So it's cool that you're looking here, but they're talking out to the audience and you're over here. And you kind of miss the production of it. You think you're getting this cool freaking thing and it's like you miss it. So maybe I'm too harsh on Hamilton, and I screwed myself on that. But where were we going with that?
Do you sit in the front row at these, or are you more like back?
No, I would say, how do we get on the theater in the first place? What did you ask me? Did you ask me something initially?
Oh, I don't remember.
Exactly. What was the original conversation about?
Yeah, we got carried away there. But gambling content.
Oh, gambling content. Yeah, I don't think that's what it was. Anyway,
I asked gambling content.
Oh no, because I was saying John Chu. John Chu started following me.
Yes.
It was the gambling content, but then when these celebrities start following me, it kind of just like morphs. They notice that other ones are, or just a person off the street starts following you, or comes across your page, and the first thing they do is they look at your mutuals.
Yeah.
And then they'll say, oh, all these ABC famous people follow him, and
Yeah.
I think that's really helped me out
sure.
substantially.
So are you starting to monetize your Instagram?
Brother, it's a challenge for me, dude, because my original content was always about leaving corporate America behind, being your own boss, being an entrepreneur. And that's what the core of my content. Rise yourself up, don't have a ceiling, be the best you can be. And you could analogize leaving my job as a W-2 to be my own boss as that, all right? And whatever you do in your life, don't let them define your ceiling. And in that process, becoming a multimillionaire happened, okay?
Yeah.
So for me to turn around and start monetizing shit becomes a challenge for me because, why is this guy that's rich and stuff doing stuff for, these little ads? So I have two pieces of criteria I look at when I do any kind of monetization, all right? The first thing is if the brand vibes with the page and is in line with some of the stuff I'm already talking about, sure, I'll do it. Even if it's on the edge of that where it might be, okay, but it kind of makes sense, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
So for instance, College Football 25 just came out. We're in July right now, everybody. College Football 25 just came out, and a company called me about hosting a tournament where they could gamble on it. It's $10 entry fee, $1,500 in cash prizes, blah, 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 blah. And I don't really talk about gaming on my page, but I'm sure a lot of my followers do game. And this is a tournament where you're gambling against each other on college football. Let's give it a try and see how it goes. So I did a couple posts about that. They gave me a little bit of money, and it was pretty well received. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not getting rich off of it. The checks that people are offering me are not enough to sacrifice any of my core. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was something that had nothing to do with my page, the check would have to be really substantial, and it just doesn't happen, I don't think, and for my size following, I don't think, at least. Or I haven't been offered any that would make it substantial enough. The other piece of criteria I look at is, could I put something together that's a win-win-win, all right? So I win where I get paid. The brand wins where they're accessing customers that they wouldn't have otherwise, all right? But primarily the third win, the win-win-win, is that the consumer, my audience, is getting something that they wouldn't have got otherwise as well. All right? So my biggest one right now is I made a deal with Virgin Cruise Lines. They called me up, Virgin Voyages, and they found me because they follow my page and they have a casino on their ship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we worked out something where it's going to be the John Cerasani 2,000% raised cruise. And everybody's getting rooms that are below market that they wouldn't have paid. They wouldn't have got that price for.
Damn.
Yeah, you're getting a room with a balcony for less than an interior room. So that's like a 3-level difference for all you cruise people out there. And and I'm getting paid for it. The people coming are going to hang out with me, and they're going to cruise for less money on top of it. And Virgin Cruises is getting people that wouldn't have been there otherwise.
Damn, I should have hit you up. I'm going on a Virgin Cruise next week.
Are you really?
And I paid for the balcony room.
There you go. There you go. Where's it out of?
Miami. Yeah, going to Dominican. And
Okay, we're doing Miami to Key West to Bimini, Bahamas.
Wow.
It's 4 nights.
That's going to be lit.
Yeah, 4
You'll
nights.
be streaming the whole time? Do you live stream or no?
Yeah, we're working on that, but that's not really the objective. The objective is more just kind of like to make it like a networking function and have a little bit of fun.
Got it.
Like to give you a for instance, dude, this cruise, the balcony rooms start at like $1,849. I was selling them early bird pricing for $799.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, that's facts though, because I
Yeah.
paid like 6 G's for 4 nights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So $799 for the whole freaking room, and then you could put 2 people in there. So
Wow.
now you're under $400 a person. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a good deal.
know what I mean?
And I've been to your networking events. They're really good.
Yeah, it's a lot of
2,000% raise, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you having any
Exactly.
coming up?
Well, August 29th, we are going to have our 500,000 follower party, but hopefully we are at that by then. Again,
You already planned it?
Again, pretty much, dude. Again, something must have went wrong. Well, I talk about being from Schaumburg a lot, bro, and we're gonna have it in Schaumburg. It's a dinner. It's gonna be.
I love the manifestation aspect of it.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
You're probably going to hit $1 million by the end of the year at the pace you're growing.
Dude, if you would have told me, bro, like I passed 250,000 in January, and then people started saying, watch it start going up exponentially now. And it's kind of what happened.
You got Bob Mentoring coaching you too.
Dude, me and Bob started doing together a year ago, and I was at about 100,000 followers. Actually, I was about 50,000 followers. Bob found me. We started messing around with each other. Then I was on Brad Lee's podcast. And then I was on the TV show Below Deck. Those three things kind of happened at the same time. And I went pretty quickly from 50,000 to 100,000.
Got it.
You know what I
So
mean?
Below Deck, is that on Netflix?
It's on Bravo.
Bravo. Okay.
Yeah,
And that got you a lot of followers?
It's hard to like really pinpoint it, dude. Like, okay, I'm good friends with a guy named Jaleel White. He's an actor in Los Angeles. He played Urkel, iconic character Urkel in Family Matters. Yeah, big time, Hollywood guy. And he, we're really good friends from other things. And he gave me really good advice. Once he goes, dude, it's not going to be one little thing like this interview right now. It's not going to be that. It's going to be like the little bit. The combination of everything. Oh, I saw this person there. Now I saw them there. Okay, this person's popping up everywhere. And then it starts to stick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And he gave me that advice about a year ago, and he's absolutely right. That's exactly how it's happening.
Yeah, I see you gambling with other creators now too, right?
Yep.
You're growing their audience, growing yours at the same time.
Yeah. And they're actually reaching out to me more so than I'm reaching out to them. Because I think they think it's be fun to gamble with me. But I was on one. I reached out to one person once. A guy named Steve will do it. Do you know who that is?
Yeah. I'll tell you off camera my relationship.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he did a podcast over Super Bowl weekend. He did a live stream that I was on, and it was fine.
He's got a good following.
Well, and they're hardcore.
Yeah.
They're hardcore, and I wasn't really prepared for it, to be honest with you. It was kind of like a curveball, like last second thing, and I went on there, and we had a blast, and it was fine. But his following's a little different than mine. My following's a lot of like, it's everybody now, but it's usually like people that are trying to be business people of some sort, or they're just motivated by different shit. And his following is not that. So a lot of them are seeing me for the first time or don't know anything about me. So they just think I'm like this drunk guy gambling. They don't really understand like what's going on. You know what I mean?
He goes crazy, I heard, in the casinos.
Yeah, he goes nuts.
Yeah,
he goes
I've heard
nuts.
some legendary stories. Have you gambled with Vegas Matt yet?
No, I haven't. Those guys are not the same as me, dude. Vegas Matt's fine. I've seen his stuff because people send it to me all the time, and it's cool. He's doing that's awesome, exactly what he does. But dude, I'm also friends with this guy named Mr. Handplay, who's a slot influencer.
Yeah.
These guys aren't even trying to win when they go. They're going to play content. They're going to film content and just explain how the games are and whatever, kind of knowing that there's a very good chance they'll lose.
Right.
I go to the casinos planning on winning, dude. I'm like literally going there to win. I'm not going to film content. We will film content of me winning, but the priority is win, bro.
I feel that. What about Mickey Mace? He'd be good to win with.
Brother, yeah, I don't know what that guy's deal is, dude. That one video went viral recently about him, like, I didn't even know who he was, about fucking trying to charge casinos $50 million for some baccarat cheating technique or something. I'm like, I don't know anything about that. It sounds like to me, to be honest with you. But that's all I really know of him.
Yeah. I know he tried doing poker, lost a ton, and then gave up poker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you play poker?
Yes, but I'd rather not, though.
Your game's blackjack?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Blackjack.
poker's slow, right?
You got to just grind it out, bro. You got to grind it. I'll play craps. I'll play craps and blackjack, maybe roulette.
Okay.
But if I play roulette, it means something went wrong.
Yeah, those double zeros, man. Now they're adding a triple zero, right?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. 6% edge wasn't enough.
Terrible.
Now
Terrible.
it's 9%.
Yeah.
Do you gamble every day?
No. Probably twice a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But based off your content, I thought it was way more than that.
Well, I get a lot of videos. Exactly. I mean, I literally posted 7 times yesterday, bro.
Holy
ass. And I'm like, I don't usually do that. I usually post like 3 to 4. I posted 7 times because there was something like every hour to talk about. Yeah.
How'd you run last night?
It was good. I'm up 62 grand.
Holy You're the only one I know that does this, dude. For real.
Casinos are starting to back me off a little bit, to be honest with you.
I bet. You're winning 5 figures every time you go.
So they don't have a reason to back me off in terms of like, I'm not cheating, I'm not card counting. There is no reason to back me off other than I'm winning. But they're backing me off in like different ways. They're backing me off where it's like giving me sweets that I've gotten in the past. You know what I mean? Like the comps are not as like generous as they were. And then when you call them and ask them, I go, dude, I've been doing the same average bet. I've been doing the same hours of play. Why did my suite get downgraded? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's because they look at it in my overall lifetime. I'm up.
Yeah. You're up overall?
Yeah.
Wow.
On all these casinos. The whole strip I'm up.
Holy
the entire strip, every single casino I'm up lifetime.
Martingale strategy?
No.
That's how you go broke.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I like Dana's strategy where he'll bet like 2 hands and dip. But you're there for hours. That's why I'm impressed, because usually they say the longer you're there, the worse. But you're there for...
Yeah. So, well, I'd like not to be. This trip, I haven't been. I've been doing like 20-minute sessions, and I win a little bit and lose. Dana's strategy works because he's betting like, I think he bets like 50 grand a hand or 30 grand a hand or something. I don't. I'm allowed to bet. My max at MGM is 2 hands of 25 grand each. So I could play 2 25 grand hands at a time. I don't usually play that much, though. I usually play a grand or 2 grand a hand and then go up to like 5 grand.
Okay.
So I want to stop. As soon as I'm up like 50-ish, I start playing conservatively. All right. Now I'm up 50 grand. I'll have a stop loss. If I lose 15 of it, then I'll just stop, go home up 35 grand.
Wow.
All right. And that's pretty much about it. So you got to battle to get there. Now, if I'm down 50 grand starting off, though, it changes. I'm not even trying to win anymore. I'm just trying to get back to even.
I feel that.
And degenerates will get that 50 grand back, win, and then lose another 100 grand after it. I don't do that.
Have you had a bad loss recently?
No. I've lost only twice in the last 3 years.
Holy
Yeah. One of them was for 40 grand, and one of them was for 10 grand.
I think I saw the 40 grand one. That went viral, right?
Dude, I was so mad. I was so mad. Well, here's why it went viral, because I was hilarious, dude. I woke up the next morning and I go, because it's not going to affect my life. And I've literally like won 90 grand the weekend before. I win every time. So I was due for a loss. Thank God it happened at Rivers Casino in Des Plaines, Illinois, because I only have a $35,000 line of credit there. And then I had $5,000 cash. That's the 40 grand. Everywhere else, I have a $250,000 lines of credit.
Damn.
Yeah. So now here's the damn thing, though. If I had a $250,000 there, I very well might have won that 40 back. You know what I mean? But who knows? I mean, I've been down 40 at these places, and I come back, it happens all the time.
You ever feel like they're cheating in some way, the casinos?
No, bro. I'm going to tell you what, man. The Bahamas gave me this advice. This is back in 2008, bro. All right? The cards were so bad. So bad. I go up to the pit boss afterward. It's 2 a.m. We're at the Atlantis. And I go, hey, just tell the truth, bro. You guys cheat, don't you? You stack the deck, right? And then he goes, buddy. He puts his hand on my shoulder. He goes, buddy, we don't need to cheat. The game's already set up for the casinos to cheat. They already have the edge. They don't need to cheat further than that. You know, they don't.
I feel that.
They don't.
I feel like some of the online ones are sketchy, though. You know what I mean? They don't tell you the odds or anything.
There's the offshore ones I would not with if I were anybody, really, to be honest with you. Like BetMGM and these other online casinos, like Golden Nugget Online Casino. I do that stuff. I think they're fine because I think they have like, there's some software that they all have that's like a third party random.
Yeah, I'm talking about the crypto ones.
Yeah.
That are,
I wouldn't
God knows what country.
I wouldn't trust them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust them.
They probably approach you for deals, right?
Yep. There's this company called Money Prize that reached out to do live streams with them. And right now they're only using crypto. They're trying to get their credit card processing down. And once they do, I'm going to start doing them.
That's where you make serious money. That's how Steve made millions.
Yeah. No, I know. So that's, I'm hoping we do together. They can't figure out the credit card processing because here's what happens with all these like gambling types of places. Everybody wants to do their deposits with their credit cards.
Right.
All right. So all these people turn around and say, oh, no, I didn't gamble or whatever. And they ask for their money back. Yeah. So
high risk.
Very high risk.
Yeah. That's why they do crypto. You can't get that back ever.
Yeah.
Once you send it.
Exactly.
But there's that, I know Steve and a couple other people got in that dilemma where they promoted casinos and then they were getting a percent of the losses or whatever. And
were they
there was
doing
that
that?
moral dilemma.
Yeah.
Does that concern you?
I would never do that. Because I'm actually trying to teach people how to gamble properly and win on my thing, so that would kind of be counterintuitive if I did it that way.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. There's another way to get paid with all these. There's something called theoretical losses, all right? So there's actual losses and theoretical losses. Theoretical losses is a term that the casinos use. It's called theos, based on how long this person played for, based on how good of a player he is, and what his average bet was for that time period. Theoretically, he should have lost X. Now, he could have actually still won, but theoretically, he would have lost X. And the way to actually win is to manage your money properly. So you could have the best of both worlds.
Got it.
All right? So I want you guys to all actually win, quit while you're ahead. Even if you come play and you quit while you're ahead and you're up $5,000, but it took you 3 hours of playing $300 a hand to get up that $5,000, theoretically, they're going to have you probably at a $3 or $4 grand loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they're going to pay an influencer based on theoretical losses, I would do that.
That makes more sense to me.
I wouldn't get paid on actual losses, or I don't know what deals are out there. I don't know how they work, but if somebody wanted to pay me on actual losses only, I probably wouldn't do the
I've
deal.
seen some as high as 50% of actual losses.
Of actual losses? Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it if that was the deal. If it was like a combination of like, hey, 10% of actual losses or 20% of theoretical losses, maybe I would do something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then you could still have the ability to cheer for your followers that are gambling.
Yeah. I want to be able to sleep at night, man. I don't want my followers going broke.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, got to make money ethically. A couple funny videos I saw you post. So you made a video about Trump, I guess, and you lost a lot of followers.
Dude, I don't know if it was a coincidence or what, but I didn't even say bro. All I said was that Trump isn't Gen Pop. I use this term called Gen Pop, all right? I'm referring to general population of the casino, okay? So there's the high limit area and there's where everyone else plays, okay? The high limit area is where the action's at, where the rules are better, the odds are better, everything's better, especially when you're playing blackjack, okay? So I call everybody Gen Pop. If you're not in high limit, you're Gen Pop, but I'll talk about it in like other contexts, and my followers think it's funny. Most of them do. Well, I'm in Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut. We had a big outing there, and there's like 15 or like 16 of us at this point, and we're sitting there at the happy hour in the high limit room, and we see Trump get freaking shot live on TV, dude, where they did the breaking news, and we saw it live. And anyway, I'm like, how am I not going to make a reel about this the next day, like addressing that, how we were in the casino and everything else. And it wasn't even supporting his politics or anything, man. So I just said that Trump's not Gen Pop, and God bless America. And, you know, people didn't like that. A lot of people did like it, but a lot of people didn't. And I saw my people start unfollowing. And it kind of just sucks, dude, because my page has nothing to do with politics, dude, and not really anything to do with even social issues. It's not what the page is about. I probably get more heat from Trump supporters for not saying more.
Yeah.
Like people just assume, speak up. They all just assume I'm a Trump supporter. They have no way of knowing. I don't talk about it. So I made another reel a couple days later addressing this unfollows, and I just made it clear, dude. If Biden got shot, if Obama got shot, even, you know, I would have made a similar post. I mean, dude, you can't have people trying to kill a president. I mean, that's
serious. You know? Can't believe you lost for that, man.
Yeah.
I've lost some guests because my pinned photo is me and Trump Jr., and I've lost a ton of
Really?
guests. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I got to tell you, man, another reason I kind of stay away from it, Sean, is I don't like feel as strongly about it as other people do, quite frankly. There's other parts of my message that are a lot bigger than that I'm just have more conviction about. And it's not that I disagree or agree with any particular candidate. It's just that the president of the United States, like, only so much could be changed based on who wins the president. You know what I mean? Like, I have a friend of mine that lives in Scotland, and he made a comment to me. This is back when Trump and Hillary were running against each other. Mm-hmm. And he's like, dude, at the end of the fucking day, like, what's really going to change for you guys who the president is? You know what I mean? Like, in some of these other countries, there's a huge changes if their leader changes, you know? Well, your day-to-day life will change, you know? I will say, you know, now with Biden falling out and being out of it completely, I mean, you know, we don't have a crystal ball what the next few weeks look like, but if Trump's going to run away with it now, you know, one of the things I'm not looking forward to, Sean, is the next 4 years being so freaking divisive, dude. You know what I mean? Just like, it's just a of, it was like a perfect storm, man. It was a perfect storm, dude. You know, there's some things, you know what I mean? Like during COVID and like the whole Antifa, BLM stuff happening, where I was like, thank God Trump's still not the president right now. You know what I mean? Because he would have been blamed for everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or like Brittany Gaynor when she was in
the Russia, right?
Or was
that Russia?
Grinder? Yeah, it was Russia.
Yeah. Reiner, yeah.
Is it Griner or Brittany, the WNBA player? Yeah. That was a sad state of affairs, dude. I'm claustrophobic. I felt bad for that girl, dude. I'm not kidding you. I felt bad for her, dude. And could you imagine if that would have happened and Trump was still the president?
Yeah, it would have been.
Like seriously.
He gets blamed for
everything. He would have got blamed for all of that.
Yeah.
You know,
just for weed. Crazy.
Yeah.
I saw a video a month ago on your Instagram. You recently lost a friendship over someone running up your hotel bill.
Yeah, it's right here in Vegas.
Did you solve that or?
No, they're out. There's two people. They're out, dude.
Damn.
try to be too nice to people sometimes, and they take advantage. They're a little misinformed. I think they thought I let people stay in an extra room that I had. I was already checked into the room, then we weren't going to use it. They were sleeping on the floor of someone else's room, some gen pop. And I'm like, dude, you guys could just stay in this other room. I'm not using it anyway. Didn't think to say, don't charge a bunch of to the room. Figure that was just kind of assumed. I got that bill, $3,881.
Holy crap,
brother! And it was at the MGM Grand, and some of the charges. This is where I really got pissed. So the charges included like clothing. They went clothes shopping at like the gift shop. It's impossible to spend that much money there, by the way. They went like, they went to Prime in the Bellagio.
A little 5-star steakhouse.
Yeah, a little 5-star steakhouse, but we weren't staying at the Bellagio, Sean. We were staying at the MGM. Now, these two particular people aren't seasoned gamblers, dude. They like, how would they know that Bellagio is owned by MGM? How would they know that they could go there and charge things to the room back over at MGM? They did some research to figure this out, dude. Okay, they went and asked somebody, and there was a $900 charge there, and there's only 2 of them. So I'm like, let me get a copy of this mother effing bill. And it was hilarious, dude. Hilarious. I'm talking caviar, seafood towers. Oh, they tipped very well with my money as well. It's awesome. And then there was like sampling soups. There was like 8 different soups that they had. What the are they doing? Wagyu ribeye, Kim Crawford, like all these different kinds. And it was pure insanity. $900, dude. So they're out. They're out. They're the little swindlers. They had a chance to pay me back, and they thought it was their thing was that they thought it was going to get comped, and it didn't matter. And I go, "Are you guys mental? Like, it's not how it works, dude. It's not how it works."
Lost friendship with you over $3K.
Yeah,
that is crazy to me.
Exactly, it was stupid, and they could have resolved it too. They could have resolved it after I called them out on it. They decided not to.
And you were friends with that guy for years, right?
Yeah, I was friends with the guy, and it was some people he brought to one of my events that he should have been responsible for, and he, I don't know. I blocked them. I didn't really give them a chance to explain further. They said that they thought it would be comped, and I sent them my Venmo, and I never heard from them. I blocked them, so
damn.
Maybe they tried to call me. I don't know. They don't have a chance to. They have my Venmo. If they pay me the money back on my Venmo, then I'll take their call. You know,
if you're watching this, pay up.
Yeah.
You probably get a lot of people in your ear now that you're blown up, right?
Got most of the good stuff, man. But I got to tell you, when I blast the haters on my stories and stuff, people don't like that, dude. Or people like it, but people don't want to be featured on it, bro.
I think you do it in a funny way where it's not like too bad.
Brother, I'm walking through the Aria Casino yesterday. This guy, I literally just had a story post about him 6 days earlier making fun of him. And I had like a poll for everyone to vote if he's like a W-2 or a Gen Pop employee, if he's a virgin, things like that, because he was a smart one of my comments. This guy comes up to me in real life.
That's shocking, actually.
Brother, he thought it was hilarious. He goes, dude, you put me on your story. It was so funny. Everybody was messaging me, why you with John? I'm like, dude, I was just kidding around. I didn't know he'd get mad. So that's how you have a sense of humor, though, bro. That's how you have, like, you know what I mean? That's what social media should be about, dude. And when I see it, Sean, when I see it going the other way, I usually take the post down almost immediately. Okay. So like I had one the other day. This one girl was like, I don't even use this term, but she's like a total Karen, dude, all over the comments, well, you should date women, not girls. Yeah. Like, who is this woman? And I look at her, she's not even following me. So she just came across this reel, and whatever. I put her on my story, and she DMs me like not to threaten her or something like that. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm taking it down, and I ruined her day. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to ruin people's days. You know what I mean? But it's just funny how some people could dish it out and not take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want that defamation lawsuit, man.
Well, I mean, me screenshotting a comment that they wrote and then making a bubble of it coming out of their mouth. I mean, it's not defamation. They're the one who typed it. I had once, though, a guy claimed to me, dude, it was so funny. Somebody wrote, he was so funny. He was a consultant at Accenture, okay? And it said it right on his Instagram profile, okay? And his comment, and I posted it about a year ago before I hit a huge following, and he wrote, die, with exclamation points.
Whoa.
And I put it on my story, and I tag him. The guy starts messaging me, claiming he was hacked, and didn't write the word die.
What?
And it was such a funny reel, dude, because, like, I didn't even just put on my story. I made a whole reel about it. It was because I like tied into like him working in corporate America, and you hate your job so much that when you see somebody doing something that you wish you could be doing on Instagram, you literally want him to die.
Right.
Like this person said. And then I put it up on the screen. It was pretty freaking funny, dude. But this guy had such conviction that he didn't do it. And I go, buddy, no one's believing you. He goes, please. I go, dude, no, people think it's funny. Don't worry about it. He goes, dude, I don't want people to think I'm saying that to you. Like, it's not just that you have me blasted. I don't want people to think that would come out of my mouth. So I took it down. That's the only time I've ever taken it down where I'm like, all right, I'm not sure if I should have or not, because it's pretty thing to write, die.
Is that like your biggest haters, the W2 guys?
Yeah. And at this point, though, Sean, it was before it was different, right? It was before it was different because people didn't know like what to think of me. Okay. So it doesn't really happen as much anymore because people stumble across my page and then you could do 2 seconds of research and see I got like legit people following me. It's a real page. Yep. You know what I mean? Whereas before, maybe it wasn't so clear and they just think I'm some like, you know, some guy selling a course or something like that. You know what I mean? So those people would be more vocal and come at me. And it was usually W-tours. Yeah.
Will you ever launch a course?
Dude, I think those days are behind us, man. I think God bless people that were able to make money if they were actually providing value the last few years. I think I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm sure there's still a market for it, but not with what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I think it's past.
Yeah,
like I think the heyday was like 5 years ago, 3 to 5 years ago.
I think so too, and I think it got played out really fast.
Yeah.
And I think there's certain people that won't even be a pimple on a horse's ass in a couple of years that are that are kind of popular right now that are just not going to be because there's not substance to their message, dude.
Yeah, they're saying the same over and over again. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, dude, what the you talking about, bro? Like, it's like, hello, and like, and for me, bro, like, I would have been too. And even though I wasn't selling cars, my would have been done if I didn't start expanding other.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, this gambling stuff has given me rejuvenation. I have a lot of I could talk about now. Talk about my kids sometimes. I post with my kids better than anything else when I do that. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Dude, my daughter now got like, she had like 7,000 followers. Now she has like 14,000 from me. Like, mentioning, dude, I didn't even promote her. She's like mentioned in a story or something like that.
You didn't even tag her?
No, I'll tag her. Yeah, or she'll comment and I'll pin her comment or something. And then she gets a shitload. Hey, here's this trick, by the way. If you're not an influencer, but you're fucking friends with an influencer or a family member of an influencer, and you want to get follows, make your page private when they tag you. They tag you, then they'll go look at your page. Okay, I looked at the page, and then they leave. They don't press the follow button. Make it private. Wait a couple days, accept the follow. Then forget that they'll forget that they did it.
Smart.
Yeah.
Are you going to branch off to YouTube and other platforms?
I'm doing more on YouTube now. YouTube's been tough, man. It's tough. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It's not tough. It's just like different. It's like these like even these podcasts. It's like you look at your views you could get on social media with Instagram or TikTok, and then you do a podcast and post it on YouTube, and it does okay, but it's a fraction of the Instagram
I get
views.
1/100th of views.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
For real. Compared to Instagram and TikTok, it's not even close.
Exactly.
YouTube's tough, dude.
Yeah,
it's competitive, I think.
Yeah. I haven't really tried to crack the algorithm there. I've run ads there a couple times that have been helpful. And when I've run ads, it's really been more primarily because I've had other people featured that I want to just get eyes on it for them to see.
I've run ads too, but no one comments.
Really?
Ads,
yeah.
I noticed. It's just views.
I just had one with, I've interviewed Jim McMahon from the Chicago Bears, 1985 Bears, ran ads just in Chicago because I knew that they would give it.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty good episode. And I think we ended up with 80,000 views, but like literally 11 comments and like 300 likes.
That's what happens to me. Who knows if those views are even real? They could be charging us for
dust. If that's the case, I'll be pissed though, dude.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, with that little engagement, it's hard to tell if they're real.
That's true. That's true.
Dude, what's next? I mean, got the cruise, anything else?
Not much, man. Not much. I did this TV show called The Partner earlier this year. That was a lot of fun where I like interviewed different entrepreneurs, decided people I'm going to be going to business with. Probably going to do a season 2 of that at some point. I got a lot of going on right now though. So we shall see on when I do that, but we will do it. It's just a matter of when. That was a ton of fun.
So it was like Shark Tank?
Shark Tank, but I kind of screwed up a little bit. We did 8 episodes, and it was cool. People were engaged, and the episodes got better and better as we went, but it takes up a lot of real estate on your social media when you promote something for 8 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, it becomes, okay, we're getting 70 or 80,000 views on YouTube, which is good. I mean, for what I was trying to do, that's good for that kind of show, I think. And, you know.
You're getting that a video on Instagram.
Exactly. And, you know, it was one of the things I did learn on it, though. I don't know if you've ever done this. Have you ever done YouTube premieres?
No.
Do you know how it works?
I know the Nelk boys do it.
It's cool, bro. But you're really putting yourself out there because it's like Instagram Live. You see how many people are actually watching your and everyone can see it. So I started promoting YouTube Premiere. Again, a lot of people don't even know what the it is. We're premiering at 7 p.m. Episode 1 of The Partner. Tune in then. Well, people, what do you mean tune in to YouTube? Where people think, are you talking about YouTube TV? What are you talking? No, actual YouTube. Go to my channel, and at 7 p.m. it's going to come out, and then we're going to have a live chat with me in it, with all of us going back and forth commenting during the damn show.
Wow, that's actually cool.
It's very cool. So what would be cool about it is that then in the chat, I'll tell people, hey, do me a favor, go comment about this person that's on there right now in the actual comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and this is funny with YouTube, by the way. I don't know exactly how it works, but there's a lag with when their views show, because I would have a good number, not a lot, but it'd probably anywhere from, I think, low end 200, high end 500 people.
Yeah.
On these freaking, maybe a little bit less than that, but on these YouTube premieres. And there'd be a ton of comments, and there would be a ton of likes, okay? But then if you looked at my YouTube thing afterward, it's still up there, right?
Yeah.
It'll show like 119 views, but it'll have like 300 likes and like 60 comments, because they'll be coming from the freaking premiere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyone that's like looks at it during that snapshot of time is going to be like, all right, he bought his views or comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just not the case. So I learned that was kind of funny. So
cool. We'll link your stuff below, man. Anything else you want to close off with?
No, man. Thanks a lot, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for watching, guys, as always. See you tomorrow.
All right, brother.